Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, her channel, everybody's channel at this point. And today I'm going to just be doing hair play and extensive brushing on Riley's hair. So if you like these kind of videos, let us know down below. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Do you want that fade on? Should we do a chit chat or no talking? It's up to you. I feel like we've done so many no talkings lately. Well, besides like the medical ones we did. But you just want to talk? I can tell you about my paper I'm writing. So, for our midterm project in one of my political science classes, we had to research 3 different elections, 2 in Alabama, 1 in Georgia. The one in Georgia and one of the ones in Alabama was the 2022 Senate race. And the other one was a specific district in Alabama, District 2, in the 2024 elections. And so the Alabama one was Katie Britt. I forgot the guy's name. And basically what we have to do is we had to look up their campaign stats, and we had to look up how much money they raised and what percentage of the money came from where. So the 3 categories we had to look up was PACs.
Or
what? What'd you say?
The 3 categories we had to look up were.
Yeah, were. PAC.
She said was. The 3 categories we had to look up
were. PACs are
correcting our grammar.
Political action committees, private individual percentages, and then self-financing percentages. And we had to make a chart, and then we had to pick a PAC that was one of the highest, that we felt was one of the most important, or donated the most or whatever to the campaign. And then what type of PAC they were, like ideological, were they ideological, like, I'm trying to think of labor, insurance, banking, like stuff like that. They all, like, agriculture. And what I found, and then we had to pick some questions that we had to like write a little synopsis of what we found and all. And what I found is that the more popular you are and the more your agendas, morals, values, etc. line up to the people of the place you're voting in, like Alabama is very conservative. Katie Britt's a conservative person that ran for Senate. They're willing to put more money into their campaigns or donate to PACs for them to be established, so they can give like more money as a whole to them. And fun fact, when Katie Britt ran for Senate in 2022, she put none of her own money into her campaign. She also raised some of the highest amount in that Senate race, with over $11 million. And she was one of the people that had the most left over after she won. Like, she didn't spend as much. Like, she had over $1 million or $2 million left. But anyways, I found that if you're popular, then you will get more support from private individuals and PACs, because they want you to win, because they want to gain power in politics. So, well, not them, but they want like their political party to gain power in politics. So, you also see that with that comes that same election, Katie Britt's opponent put a whopping almost 60% of their own money into their campaign, and they didn't even get anywhere near as many votes as Katie Britt did. So it just goes to show people are motivated by their morals and ideologies, and if they think that they can boost that, then they will put their money towards it.
You're not saying all this to say you support Katie Britt.
We had to do the ones that the teacher chose.
No, I'm just clarifying.
No, I just used Katie Britt because she was the last person I talked about on my paper. I don't agree or deny that I support Katie Britt. I don't talk about politics on the internet. I'm just doing this for educational purposes. Anyways, in my other class, we've been learning about contracts, and this one girl in my class asked why someone like her and I wouldn't get a prenup in a marriage, but someone like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce would. Well, I'm here to explain to you why someone like myself wouldn't, but someone like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift would. So, I'm a 26-year-old who works as a paralegal, does YouTube on the side. I don't have very many assets to bring to a marriage. Unlike Taylor Swift, whose net worth is in the billions probably, I don't even know at this point, as well as Travis Kelce. I don't think his is in the millions, but his is up there. So, of course, they would want a prenup, because what they're bringing into the marriage is a whole lot more than what I'm bringing into a marriage. And if they got a divorce, well, they don't want to lose their stuff that they worked hard for. Oh man, I'll tell you all about some cases too. Pause while I get my notebook. Riley's gonna ask me about them. Okay guys, I'm back. Riley told me I'm not soft talking enough, and now we're gonna do one of my least favorite and most anxiety filled things I've had to do for class, called cold calling. Our teacher made us memorize. We're up to 20 cases now, but we were just given 10 more. to memorize, and he just calls on you and picks a random case off this 30 case list, and you have to know it. You don't have to explain exactly what was said, but you can explain it in your own words, but you have to have a common knowledge about what it is. So, Crowley's gonna read me the first 10 that we learned. These are all to do with criminal law, and I know the tort laws, I just don't have it where she can read it to me. But these are easy for me to learn because I've done a lot of criminal work. So Riley is going to tell me the name. This is not just the case name, it's just part of the case name that I wrote down so I can memorize it.
Wainwright.
Wainwright is a case where the defendant wasn't getting a fair trial because he didn't have money to pay for a lawyer. So it pointed out that in the Constitution that we have the right to counsel to be appointed to us if we can't pay for it in order to have a fair trial.
Okay, Commonwealth.
Commonwealth is where Commonwealth is if something's not stated in the statute, like if a crime or something is not stated in the statute but it's injurious to the Commonwealth or to the community, then it can be charged as a misdemeanor, such as harassing phone calls.
Okay, Maryland.
Maryland. Brady versus Maryland. Oh, Maryland, it held that a prosecutor cannot hold on to exculpatory evidence or evidence that could be beneficial to a defendant, like to prove that they're not guilty or to lessen their guilt. So it said that the prosecution had to give the defendant all the evidence that could help them win their case.
Okay, Map.
Map held that about unreasonable search and seizure is unconstitutional. And is there 2 amendments under this one?
No.
Oh.
There was 2 under Wainwright.
Oh yeah, Wainwright. On the right to an attorney, it was stated in the 6th Amendment or the 4th Amendment?
6th and 14th.
The 6th, and then it gave power to the states in the 14th to make a decision on that. Which one are we on again?
Map.
Map held that unreasonable search and seizure was unconstitutional due to the 4th Amendment. Due to the 4th Amendment, so any evidence collected in a unreasonable search and seizure was inadmissible in court, or they couldn't use it in court. McBoyle was a case about theft on an airplane, and it held that statutes had to be more clear and concise because the Motor Vehicle Theft Act did not state that airplanes were included in that. Therefore, the airplane, like the law about that didn't apply to the airplane that was thieved, stolen from, whatever.
Acosta.
Oh, this held that if you did a act that was reckless and caused a fatal injury, that you can be charged with murder. Is that right? Even if it was mistake, or even if it was a mistake, or like you didn't mean to do it,
Second degree murder.
you still can be charged with second degree murder for
Deadly.
it. Deadly? Is that the last one on the page?
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah.
Dudley is one of our favorites in our class because it's a case from the 1800s, and it is where a guy ATE a person and tried to claim it as necessity. And this case brought that you cannot use necessity as a defense for murder. Miranda. And everyone should know this case if you watch Medea. Medea goes to jail. Miranda held that when a police officer arrested you, or like put you under arrest, like when they pulled you over, they have to read your Miranda rights, or anything that you say or do cannot be held against you. Guthrie was where the jury wasn't told the correct information on premeditation, and it's where premeditation is found that premeditation can be considered just 1 second before it happens. So if you pick up a GUN and you pull the TRIGGER, then that's premeditation. Unless it's self-defense, but self-defense has a long list of things you have to prove that that person had every intent to kill you.
Terry.
This is stop and frisk is constitutional if it is reasonable. And stop and frisk is like where they just stop you and search you. They can do it like if they pull you over, or like stop you on the street, like that happens in New York and stuff.
That's all of them.
How did you?
Did good.
I'll have to print the other ones off. Well, I have them printed in notes on them, but it's at work. If you haven't watched our previous medical videos, that is Riley practicing. Well, this video is going to get posted before the one we just did, so anyways, that is Riley practicing for Riley. Tell him.
I have a validation that I have to pass on physical assessment and NG tube insertion and taking it out too, and then sterile dressing.
So everyone, if you make it this far into the video, comment down below. Good luck, Riley, on your test. We'll update you with a video after because she's gonna have to practice for the next one. Do you already know what the next one is, or did they tell you after?
This is all in one validation. This is the last validation.
Oh, so we won't have any more videos.
Unless I fail, unless I have to redo one.
Well, we're gonna have to go back and do her other ones because that was very short-lived and people were really liking those.
Well, Well, it's not like it's my last semester.
Yeah, but we could go back and do the ones you did earlier this semester. Are they like as extensive as this one?
Med admin is, but I don't have the stuff for med admin.
You know what would be cool? If we did a video on you, like, testing my blood sugar.
I don't think we could show that on YouTube.
Oh.
You can't show, like, blood and injections and stuff, I don't think.
Oh. Never mind, guys. Sorry. I had a great idea.
But I could do, like, your vital signs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you could check it and just, we only show the meter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can compare it to my Dexcom. Oh, yeah. If you're diabetic and you have the Dexcom G7, let me know how bad or good you like it. Because mine sucks sometimes. But I'm thinking about in the new year going back to the Omnipod. Did I tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
I just think it would be functional and like now with the way I do my insulin, like I think it will be fine.
Because you use less, you mean?
Yeah, because I use like 35 a day. And it holds and it holds 200. And if I was doing my diet right, like not eating as many carbs, I wouldn't even have to take much for that too. Not that I don't do my diet right, I just sometimes eat more carbs. Your hair's got so long. Are you gonna cut it again?
I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna keep it long for a little bit.
Y'all, I wanna get a bob to like right here. So comment down below if you like my idea.
I think I like mine long for right now.
Yeah, yours looks good. My face is like the smallest it's ever looked for real. So I just want to try like a shorter hairstyle with it. And see like
it goes back, so.
And just see if my face shape is just not meant for short hair. And my biggest problem is my widow's peak because it makes my hair like such a heart. There's like nothing I can do about my widow's peak. So comment down below if y'all have a widow's peak.
I got a little bit of one, but not really.
Christian has one too if he doesn't shave it. Or like get it cut, you know.
Mine's like there, but it's not very prominent.
Christian has one like me, but his mom like gets it cut, so. It's all smooth. When did you wash your hair?
Last night.
Oh, never mind.
But I went to sleep with it wet, and so it's kinda, that's weird when I do that.
I didn't know if you were gonna wash it today.
I'll probably take a shower in the morning.
I was gonna like scrub your hair, your head.
You can? Okay. So I'm gonna shower in the morning.
When do you have to leave?
I don't have to leave.
Oh yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm sleeping in.
I have a doctor's appointment, so I'll won't be going to school either, anyways. Yeah, I went to sleep with my hair like didn't brush it the other day, and I really am mad because it's like poofy in the wrong places. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all for this video, guys. It's time for me to go finish my paper.